Howdy, friends.
Howdy.
Everybody good today, I hope?
Yes.
Fantastic. Okay. All right. So I sent out a note about attendance. I know, Jeff, thank you for responding to that. David, good to see you. I've not heard from Holly. I believe Sean can't be on here, and Rob Cardone let me know that he's unavailable today. So that's okay. Why don't we go ahead and get started? I'm a little pressed for time. I'll call our meeting of the Darien IT Steering Committee to order for today, December 15th, 2022. Welcome, everybody. All right. This will be a short discussion. I just wanted to do a quick recap, see if anybody had anything to add to kind of what's going on right now. As everyone knows, we took the policies that Jeff actually worked on to in those four areas that we talked about, which were around sort of IT event management, purchasing, all that. That was brought to the Board of Selectmen, I guess, at their last meeting, and we did formally approve all those. So hats off to everybody who's worked on that. I think everybody thinks that policies, well, they're not as cool as maybe some of these other initiatives, but it forces you to think about some of those events and ask questions about what's the best way to manage them. And so I think just having those in place is a very good thing. So I thank everybody for that. So further, I think, Jeff, you have, Kraus, you have stepped in to kind of help out Sean on our Citizen Service Committee. And I know that effort is kind of just now getting reconstituted. Where do things stand on that? And would you like to just say kind of maybe if there's nothing on the docket right now, kind of what's next going into the new year?
You're muted.
Thank you. What's next right now is that we've taken, as we talked about last month, we've taken a look at what are some of the priorities for citizen services and where can we get started with any quick wins. The next real step is reaching out to department heads in particular to get their input in terms of what they have that is that they would like to get online as a service, and to be able to identify what any of those kind of short-term quick wins might be. We've got to get that communication out and get engagement there with the department heads to be able to assess what that is while we look at kind of what might be after that. So that's first and next thing.
Okay, great. That'll be the best source of information, I think, for that. And even just two or three things that are not online today or not done well online will be, I think, a win. The other thing I wanted to check in on, and maybe Kate, you've got something on this, or Jeremy, is I know Holly and you guys had led the creation of this survey that went out pretty broadly to town and elected officials. And I was just kind of wondering how that has turned out. I'm not sure whether the survey is closed or not, or sort of what's next on the survey.
The survey has been closed. We gave people a few extra days. We did get an excellent response rate. I think, Kate, last I saw was at least 95 people, close to 100. We sent out well over 300 emails. Holly and Jeff Adams and myself did a brief review, a quick review, but at that point, some information was still trickling in. So, Kate, I don't know if it's possible to forward the survey results to everyone, or you want our small subcommittee to do it first? Well,
we're up to 124 responses, so wow. I have to run a report recently. How did you find the format? I just ran a did I give you the Excel spreadsheet?
Yes.
Was that okay?
I think it was okay. I think it's just a matter of keeping track of the questions. We did get some, I thought, Jeff, some pretty good feedback in certain areas in terms of what people are looking for in terms of training and some other things. I thought some of the comments were very helpful.
Yeah, I thought it was good. I thought it did also reveal some ignorance on the part of the people who were responding as to what we had available to them. That they did, things that they didn't even know already existed. And one thing that was a little confusing for me is some of the responses. You had to read them and then realize, oh, that's a Board of Ed employee, because they were talking about things like that. I didn't know what they were talking about. So there will be that weeding out to do.
Well, that's interesting.
I can send it out to everybody.
Yeah, maybe that'll actually suggest some training or newsletter or communication awareness on some things. that the survey revealed. That's excellent. I look forward to seeing all that. And maybe what we can do is discuss a summary of that at the next meeting and make that available to the public if they'd like to take a look. That's awesome. Okay, so that'll be the basis for maybe some efficiency measures that we could take. Then the only other thing is just check in with you, David, and see if any of your thinking's progressed on just outsourcing opportunities or anything that maybe other towns are doing that we should take a look at.
Yeah, the opportunities, we made some progress, and Jeff, we probably need to actually schedule a meeting to kind of go over the presentation we gave to you, but not that big a deal. I think opportunities are probably around supporting the 24/7. The police department's probably the biggest obvious opportunity. And then again, taking that and understanding kind of what we want and seeing what other towns are doing. Not a lot of progress there, but okay. I think the first step is identifying what makes sense for Darien. So Jeff and I are in communications, and we'll kind of keep that going.
Okay, that sounds good to me. Those are the things that I had questions on, or I just wanted to touch base on. Does anybody else have anything they'd like to bring up? Kate, you're on mute.
Sorry, we received the responses for the website upgrade RFP last week. We received 3 responses. One of them I'm throwing out of consideration based on their cost. But I'm willing to share. I have electronic versions of the responses. If anybody would like it, I can send it out just to everybody, or only to those last.
I definitely love to engage on that.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely, absolutely.
David, do you want it?
Looking for the mute? Yes, I would love a copy of that. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, great. What else? Anything?
Merry
All right.
Christmas.
Happy
Happy Hanukkah.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. The only other thing is just to review and approve the minutes. I've got them here and looked at them. They seem fine to me, all pretty straightforward. Anybody have any comments? Motion to approve?
So move.
Jeremy, second. Jeff, all in favor? Okay, minutes are approved. When is our next meeting?
Shoot. We should schedule one because I think we should have adopted a calendar. We've been doing the third Thursday of the month.
Okay. Should we plan on, say, Thursday, the 19th at 9 o'clock? Does that work?
Yeah.
Okay. If you can get Linda to send around an invite, that'd be great. And then maybe at that meeting, let's put the calendar. I do want to wrap up our committee. I think if we get through the survey and maybe a couple additional ideas on outsourcing from David, and then maybe just a final, some department in fact, I have to pick 3 things. We're going to take survey results and we're going to act on those. We'll see if there's any, maybe 1 or 2 outsourcing ideas from others that we could adopt for the town that David will do. And then Jeff, let's see what the department heads say in terms of, citizen interface and maybe trying to put some things online that aren't online now, or just making that process easier and try to get a couple of things done there. But, I'd have as a goal of, wrapping up the committee's work pretty quick in the first quarter. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Okay, I didn't have anything else unless anyone else had anything for the good of the order. Fantastic. I hope everybody has an outstanding holiday season. Try to take some time off. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but maybe someday. Kate, do you have something?
Yeah, we need a motion to adjourn.
Well, I know that, but I'm.
Oh, okay.
Holiday greetings. I got my
Sorry.
festive shirt on and you're, I'm kind of black over there because just
shut up.
be festive. All right. Anyway, so this is still in the meeting and all that's going to be recorded for public posterity. So once again, anyway. Okay, friends, motion to adjourn. Okay, thank you, David. Second, me. Everybody's adjourned. Merry Christmas, everybody. Take care. Bye.
Take care. Merry Christmas.